Well, the reason I decided to use PDS saddles was quite simply for the fact that after 20 odd years of competitive riding, I thought it was finally time and important for me to have an input into a saddle. My horses feel great in these saddles, and obviously the important thing for me was a good trial period. So 6 weeks of trial on various different shapes and sizes of horses. I mean, here I'm extremely fortunate to have horses that are 16 hands to 18 hands, and the best feeling I got really was the freedom in the movement. And you know, a dressage horse, we're trying to enhance its natural paces, keep its natural paces good, and a saddle is very much part of that progress, because that is allowing the horse to develop physically, and if they develop physically, then also they're going to be emotionally happy, because they need to feel comfortable to do the sort of work that dressage demands of them. Well, what I like most about the PDS saddles is the comfort that it gives me and support. This saddle, even a new saddle, feels like an old fit. So it almost feels like there's no breaking in process to it. It already moulds to the horse, and I think that's vitally important, that you feel like you're sitting on the horse's back, and that's what I like the most about it. And knowing now what we know about how a horse moves and how we need it to move for dressage, one thing that's very important and needs to be taken into consideration is how a dressage horse uses his back. So for a dressage horse to use his back to optimum, he obviously needs to have a comfortable saddle, and for that I wanted something that moved in the way that when a horse swings, that allows it to swing, because don't forget that not only when a horse swings its back, it's not just the side to side effect, it's the lift and fall, and the rider has to be able to sit comfortably on the horse, and the horse has to be able to lift his back to be able to do that. The panel design of the saddle gives that unique combination of flocking and foam, and that really gives you a close field contact with the horse, and obviously very comfortable as well. I think that the knee block on the saddle is there for the rider's support. So a knee block is not supposed to hold the rider in place. It's basically there just to support the front of your leg, and therefore, you know, if for a moment perhaps you lose some balance, that knee block is there just to keep you in the right place. I think what I've gained by working with the PDS saddles is forward thinking into the future, really. You know, I mean, we know so much more about biomechanics, how a dressage horse uses itself, how a dressage horse needs to move its body with the demands that are placed on them for international competition. And for me to find a range that actually is also forward thinking, saddle technology is literally just coming to the fore now, and it's fantastic to find something that I can move forward with into the future and hopefully train my horses towards more medals.